Doing a little.
Went one better with the
Oh, you got the old,
stick
yeah.
and the tripod.
With,
Run! Maybe just stand.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you to Risley Gardens and a special welcome to Christopher and Joanna on this their wedding day. My name is Natalie Rogiers and it's my privilege to conduct the ceremony today. And this is my colleague, Jacqueline Garrett, who will be registering the marriage. Now, William, you have escorted Joanna here today. Are you willing to give her hand to Christopher and the knowledge that he will be a kind and loving husband and taking care of her throughout their married life? Lovely and correct answer. Thank you very much. I thought so. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats and to offer each other the security that comes from promises sincerely made and faithfully kept. They are choosing to make a commitment to each other for the rest of their lives. This ceremony provides the opportunity to bring friends and family together to celebrate the happiness of Christopher and Joanna. We are here to witness what is at heart, a private moment between them as they dedicate themselves to each other. Now, as no legal objection has been declared into the ceremony, it may now take place. And although your guests know you very well, the law requires that you fully identify yourselves. So, Christopher, may I have your name, please?
Christopher Roland Grace.
Thank you very much. And Joanna?
Joanna Claire Abernathy.
Thank you very much. The place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriages. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. Now, before we move on to the marriage vows, we're very lucky to have two readings today. May I invite Joan to please come up and do the first reading for us?
Your marriage, he said, should have within it a secret and protected place open to you alone. Imagine it to be a walled garden, entered by a door to which only you have the key. Within this garden you will cease to be a mother, father, employee, homemaker, or any other roles which you fulfill in daily life. Here you are yourselves, two people who love each other. Here you can concentrate on one another's needs. So take my hand and let us go back to our garden. The time we spend together is not wasted, but invested. Invested in a future and the nurture of your love. Thank you.
Thank you very much. no legal reason why you should not be married here today. And may I please ask Matthew and Joanna, please come and stand on either side of our hall. Thank you. So you can please reply, I am, to the following question. Are you Christopher Roland Grace, free lawfully to marry Joanna Claire Abernethy?
I am.
Lovely. And are you Joanna Claire Abernethy, free lawfully to marry Christopher Roland Grace?
I am.
Amazing. Now the solemn moment has come for Christopher and Joanna to contract their marriage vows, which will unite them as husband and wife. And Christopher, if you please repeat these words after me. I, Christopher Roland Grace,
I, Christopher Roland Grace,
take you, Joanna Claire Abernethy,
take you, Joanna Claire Abernethy,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I, Joanna Claire Abernethy, take you, Christopher Roland Grace, to be my wedded husband. Thank you very much. Now, our lovely couple will have some personal vows that they would like to say to each other. Christopher, you go first.
When writing these vows, I found it hard to find the time, but I'm afraid when I did, I decided to make them rhyme. I may well regret not using prose, but oh well, I guess here goes. Joanna, from the moment we met, you were special, I could tell. You were funny, silly, playful, but also incredibly smart as well. And with each passing day, there was something new in you I saw. I knew I couldn't let you go. I wanted more and more and more. We had so much in common from the start, but we have grown together since in both mind and heart. Together we've been through too much to say, and it's all led to this, our wedding day. As I stare into your beautiful brown eyes, it doesn't take a genius to realize that you and I are simply meant to be together, and these promises will withstand any weather. You will always have my hand to hold, even when we are wrinkly, grey and old. I will never fail you regardless of the test, because you know the love we have is best. If you are tired or cold or in need of a rest, you always have a pillow in my chest. I promise to encourage you, go wherever you go, but never let you be led astray. And in every endeavour, always be your biggest cheerleader all along the way. I will join in every silly song you make up, insisting you'll be number one, and dance around the kitchen to it, quoting the lyrics for years to come. Whatever your current hobby, fixation or obsession, I will be interested, support you and almost never question. Maybe not Too Hot to Handle, Love is Blind and The Ultimatum. I'll keep asking why you watch, but no, you'll never hate it. I'm eager to travel the world with you, sharing in every memory, experiencing every sight, sound, taste and smell there is. That includes durian fruit and the toilets at Glastonbury. If you ever feel anxious, worried, scared, or in the dark, as I know you might, I'll always be there to pick you up, reassure you, and guide you back to happiness and light. I promise to take care of you in every way I can, because I can't imagine a life without you now. And I know you'll do the same for me, because we're the number one team in town. All that I can wish for now is to see you laugh and smile every day for the rest of my life. I will never stop loving you or let you down, and I couldn't be prouder to call you my wife.
Chris, the moment we met, there was an immediate spark. You opened with a Star Wars joke, and I was instantly drawn in. Our personalities bounced off each other, and I could tell you were wonderfully playful and didn't take life too seriously, a bit like me. Looking back on that evening, I remember you jokingly asked me to marry you. Well, joke's on you. Since then, and over the last 7 years, you've shown me what true love looks like. As well as this, you've shown me what it means to be compassionate. You've shown me what it means to be the steadfast, calm, collected, caring, and above all, you've shown me countless movies, probably 3,000 plus DVDs. I'm super grateful for you and the unwavering love you've given me on our journey so far. I promise to be the partner you deserve, someone you can rely on, like I can rely on you, someone who will support your hopes and dreams, just like you support mine, someone who will embrace your silliness, just like you embrace mine, and of course, someone who will protect you from spiders, just like you protect me from mosquitoes. Chris, we both agree that life is for experiences, and I'm so unbelievably excited to experience everything together with you, be it the joyous, the difficult, or the challenging times. I promise I'll be right there by your side, holding your hand through every roller coaster, life has to throw at us, figuratively and literally, even if it is a double launch roller coaster with a single lap bar. I'm so grateful to have experienced being young with you, all the fun of festivals, parties, making friends with random strangers, hanging out until the early hours, talking about the big cosmic joke, singing System of a Down at karaoke, on a remote island in the middle of nowhere in the pouring rain. Well, I promise to forever discuss nonsense with you. I promise to forever be your partner in crime when we full throttle into various hijinks together. And you bet, I promise to always be the surge champion to your Darren. I'm also so excited to grow old with you. I promise to nurture and protect our love at all costs, regardless of the world changing around us. I promise to grow and learn with you amongst the moving tide. I promise to love you for everything you are now and everything you become. I promise to forever remain your constant, just like Penny to Desmond. You always say we're quantum entangled, which I think is something you heard in the movie Ant-Man. But I googled it anyways. It's when two particles link together in a certain way, no matter how far apart they are in space. The state of one particle cannot be described independently from the state of the other. I get it now. For the rest of time, no matter where we are, we'll always have each other. Our states will be dependently linked, and it will always be us. Chris, I promise to forever remain continental with you. I'll always be your best friend, your family, your soulmate, and most importantly, the other half of your double act. Now let's get married.
Absolutely fabulous, I think we can agree. Okay. Christopher and Joanna, you have gathered about you those you love, and in their presence will you reply, I do, to the following promises. Christopher, do you promise to love, respect, comfort, and protect Joanna, and to share with her all that you are and all that is yet to be?
I do.
And Joanna, do you promise to love, respect, comfort, and protect Christopher, and to share with him all that you are and all that is yet to be?
I do.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to have a second very beautiful reading from the amber slide glass. And Chris, if you can come up.
I will love you forever, whatever happens. Till I die and after I die. And when I find my way out of the land of the dead, I'll drift about forever, my atoms, till I find you again. I'll be looking for you, every moment, every single moment. And when we do find each other again, we'll cling together so tight that nothing and no one will ever tear us apart. Every atom of me and every atom of you. We'll live in birds and flowers and dragonflies and pine trees and in clouds, and in those little specks of light that you see floating around in sunbeams. And when they use our atoms to make new lives, they won't be able to take just one. They'll have to take two. One of you and one of me.
Thank you very much.
Now, Matthew, if you could come forward again. We now come to the exchange of rings. The ring has long been the symbol of vows scent that makes them priceless. These rings, chosen with love and care, are the outward sign of the promises you have made today. So Christopher, you take the ring and use it, Joanna. There's a little ring and you can read these words. Joanna, with this ring,
Joanna, with this ring,
I promise to be true to you,
I promise to be true to you,
to support you,
to support you,
and to be there when you need me most.
to be there when you need me most.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love.
and my love.
Christopher, with this ring,
Christopher, with this ring,
I promise to be true to you,
I promise to be true to you,
to support you, and to be there when you need me most.
and to be there when you need me most.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love.
and my love.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Christopher and Joanna, your marriage is a celebration of the love you have for each other, a partnership of tenderness and compassion, and is based on mutual trust and respect. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create an identity unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any written or spoken word. Now you have made the declarations that are required by law, and made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses and guests here today. Therefore, I am absolutely delighted to announce that from this day forward, you are now husband and wife, and Christopher, you make this your very beautiful wife. Congratulations. And just finally, it has been a total privilege and pleasure to be just a tiny part of your beautiful, beautiful day. Natalie and I, yes, have loved every minute. And as you can imagine, we do an awful lot of weddings, but it's very rare that you see two people that are so meant to be together, like you two are. The love between you, the banter, everything is just absolutely perfect. And I have no doubt that you are going to live very long, happy lives that are absolutely filled with fun and laughter. So I wish you all of the best. And ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the very new Mr. and Mrs. Grace.
Got this in one hand, got the champagne in the other. I think you know the rest. So the worst person is right in the front, and everyone is stopped and she's like, walks off. So just call my name. I'll change right now. That's what we want to do. Are you ready? Gonna throw it in the air
I'll hold on to it.
Bless.
They went about 2 months without watering, so they'll be alright for another couple of days. I know, I'm stuffed. I had to get up and walk around.
It's their introduction. I've already introduced you. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very, very much. Good evening, everyone. So traditionally, it is the groom's job to say thank yous on behalf of the new married couple. So strap in while I rattle through the list. I promise it won't be that long. Really do. Let's keep this snapping. If I don't thank you in person, please know we are both genuinely so thrilled to have all of you here sharing in the same house. To start off, I'm confident I speak for both of us when I say a very heartfelt thanks to that bizarre and who knows what that was. But thank you very much, father of the bride. my wonderful new mother-in-law, Joan, for clearly having a word with Will about this speech. Very much appreciated. But seriously, thank you to both of you for everything you've done for us and the wedding, but also for being tremendous roles for all three of your children, and the significant part you played in making my wife such a kind, thoughtful, caring person. I'm excited to officially become part of the Everly people. Thank you to brothers Philip and Ashley for their help herding everyone today. That's not an easy task, and helping pull all of this together. You've always been there for both Joanna and I, whether it be looking after our dog Sally at short notice, or running over emergency first aid supplies during lockdown when I nearly saw her finger off. So yeah, thank you for that. Next, a huge thanks to Auntie Blossom, as she is, for providing us with more champagne than they had in the Titanic, I think, so thanks very much for that. There was enough probably to get through about 4 hours of speeches, so very good planning ahead there. You never know how these things will go. No need to pace yourselves, guys, as we move on to the last 100 people I have left today. A big thanks to the bridesmaids. Kelly and Joanna for helping to put together a joint stag and hen trip to Amsterdam that descended into, I think, just the right amount of chaos. It's a careful line to tread, but I think you did it. We all made it out alive and we're here today, so thank you for that. To Zoe, where are you? Zoe, your endless positivity, and you're just always the biggest hype gal for Joanna, so thank you very much for that. To Emma, for bringing the journey from about as far north as you can go without leaving the country, with the baking in tow as well, thank you very much. Even more impressive, to Ashlyn, for jetting all the way over from sunny Dubai to spend a rainy Saturday in Surrey. Regretting it yet? Oh, no? No. That's what we like to hear. And finally, to Rachel, who not only put together a marvellous and, well, definitely more family-friendly version of a hen do. And as I'm sure she wouldn't argue, she is entirely responsible for putting us together. Like the architect in The Matrix, you literally orchestrated and steered the very flow of our lives the past 7 years, and it's the exact reason that this combination of people are here today. So thank you very much for providing me with a wife. Thanks to my groomsmen, lads! There they are over there. To my brother Adrian, who's also travelled down from the Scottish borders with his kids, who happen to be not one but 2 Great Danes, squeezed into the back of their car to be here today. Not thought that so meanly either. So thank you very much. It's been so great to see you and Emma after so long. And a fair warning, if it hasn't happened already, I'm sure all of Joanna's family are going to want a piece of you throughout the evening, so just look out for that. To Harry, where is he? Over there. Harry, who made it here despite having just a few weeks ago dropped an actual steel girder on his leg. Yeah, I know, painful. People have missed their best mates' weddings for far flimsier excuses than that. Yeah. So I am honestly truly grateful, and to be quite honest, I'm in debt to you for being here, so thank you for that. And then last but by no means least amongst the group is my best man, Matt. For any of you wondering, he's the one with the slightly bigger beard and some sort of hair situation going on top of his head. I didn't make it easy, I put them in the same outfits, just to really try and confuse people. Like your mum used to do when you were kids. It's cruel. Matt, my closest friend, whom I have little concern to say anything too damning or embarrassing in his speech. And it's not just because I am a shining and near flawless parallel human being, but also because he understands that this speech today comes at some point before I deliver a best man speech at his wedding. And I think nothing stings the tongue like the fear of retribution. So yeah, make your next move carefully, mate, and remember which one of us always wins the game of chess. I had to get that to you. A big thanks also to my parents for giving life to me, first and foremost, and for all the love you've given me throughout my life. Perhaps it's more important I issue you an apology. Mum, Dad, I'm sorry that it took almost exactly 50 years from the birth of your first child for one of us to get married. You have truly demonstrated the utmost patience, and Lord knows that both of us have tested over the years. If you can hold on a little bit longer, let's see if we can make you a grandchild, eh? I'll put in a pause of exciting reaction from Marks. And finally, wrapping this up, a thank you to my beautiful bride Joanna. There most certainly wouldn't have been a wedding at all without the hours, days, weeks, and months of work, love, and attention you put into pulling this day off. I'm so lucky to have you, and I couldn't be more grateful, not just for everything you've done for this wedding, but everything you've done to make me a happier, healthier, and more complete human being. Although I'm sure Rachel will tell you more about how we met, I feel I have to provide a brief perspective on our humble beginnings. I firmly believe that I knew she was someone special in those first few moments of meeting. The very first time she spoke to me was to say she liked my Star Wars t-shirt. I wasted no time in goofily pointing out to her with feigned condescension that they're stormtroopers. And I knew instantly from her perfect reply, oh, are they? That she got me and I got her. Later that night, upon asking what music and TV she liked, she told me that she was listening mostly to Bear McCreary and currently watching Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. Now, I'm sure most of my friends in the room will understand the planet's aligning significance at this moment. And once I had picked my jaw up off from the floor, within the first few hours of knowing her, I couldn't help but ask her to marry me there and then. Suffice to say, she didn't say yes. But after 5 years of laughter, spending a pandemic together doing jigsaw puzzles, raising a golden retriever from a puppy, and countless trips all over the world, I asked again, and this time she said yes. And here we are now, husband and wife. One final shout out must go to our little furry son, Sonny, who sadly couldn't be here today, but I imagine he's off herding sheep somewhere or something, living his best life. Joanna, you are honestly the loveliest, funniest, most beautiful and adorable person, not just that I have met, but that I can imagine. You've always allowed me to be myself, encouraged me and supported me while trusting that I will always do the same for you. I honestly don't think I could have found the perfect match for me, and I know that no one who has been around to suffer our cutesy nonsense would disagree. I just want to shout from on top of a mountain, but I don't have a mountain. I have a microphone and a glass house. And today's top story in Chris Grace's life reads something like, I love Joanna Grace. And so, without further ado, I'd like to raise a glass and toast to my princess, my angel, my wife, to Joanna. Thank you. Thank you.
So for those who don't know, my name is Rachel and I'm one of Joanna's bridesmaids. And as Chris mentioned, I'm lucky enough to have known the bride and groom both separately and together. In fact, I introduced you to you, as Chris said, but we'll get to that in just a moment. And it's probably why I got asked to do a speech. So Joanna is my oldest and dearest friend. Jo was born 4 days before my sister and I. Our mothers, Jo and Judith, went to antenatal swimming together. We grew up next door but one to one another and were truly lifelong friends who have been through it all together. And Chris, well, Chris gave me my first job. And I bet you didn't expect me to give a speech at your wedding when you hired me.
You didn't mention it in the interview.
No, I didn't mention it. Chris and I worked together at the Gulbenkian Theatre at university, and he was my supervisor. Really long to believe that. Yeah, no, with Brian here. So now the meeting was somewhat unexpected. They met in Canterbury, but both were actually living in London at the time. It's 2017, and Jo is visiting for the weekend. We plan to have a night out in the town, and being the good friend that Chris is, or never being able to resist a dream, he agreed to come from London to a night out in Canterbury. Little did anyone know that the two would hit it off almost immediately, with Jo very early in the evening asking about Chris while outside the pub. And I seem to remember the two having a very in-depth conversation about Star Wars, which Chris already shared, and really the rest is history. It has been one of the greatest stories watching these two fall in love and build a beautiful life together. Jo and Chris have such respect and admiration for each other. They support one another and strive to make each other happy and proud. Most importantly, they're best friends. I have never known a couple to laugh and sing together as much as these two. They truly have the best time together, and you can't help but smile when you look at them. While I can't say that I knew Chris was the one for Jo when I met him those 13 years ago, I cannot think of a better match. And out of loyalty to our gorgeous bride today, I won't be telling any embarrassing stories. But it is enough to say that Jo has grown into a remarkable woman who thankfully got over her teenage crush of Mike Schroeder from Newbury Park. Even if her old Hotmail email address is on. Joanna is the best friend anyone could ask for. She can be both the life of the party and a trusted confidant. She's brilliant, smart and kind, and will always put her friends and family first. She is fiercely loved by so many of us here today. And we're all so proud of everything she's achieved so far. Jo truly deserves the best that life has to offer, and I think she has found her best life with Chris and Sully, who I think I meant to refer to him as Baby Marwa, or Sullivan Freud, or Wallace, or any of the names. All of them. I'm so happy to be celebrating with both of you today, and I promise to keep it short. So here is to a loving, wonderful married life. If I could ask everyone to raise the glass to the bride and groom, Jo and Chris. Jo and Chris!
Round of applause. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, Jo, have you got drinks? You need strong ones. Thank you all for coming to today's celebration. I know that some of you have travelled a considerable distance, and really it means the world to Chris and Jo to have each of you here with them on this joyous occasion. My name's Matt, for those of you that don't know me, and I'm honoured to be Chris's best man. Chris and I first met at school as fresh-faced 11-year-olds, and we have been inseparable and insufferable ever since. As you can see, Chris has retained his boyish good looks throughout the last 26 years. His roguish smile is seemingly immune to the ravages of time. Almost like a 15-year-old Peter Pan. Even now, he only has to shave his face 3 times a year, and has grown a grand total of 3 chest hairs in his entire life. Aside from my slight envy of his perpetual youth, I must confess, he's actually an alright bloke. In all the years I've known him, he's always been dependable and kind, with a sharp wit and a fantastic sense of humour. And it's with great pride that I call him my best friend. I first met Jo at a house party in Chris's flat in Peckham shortly after they started seeing each other. I'll never forget the first word she said to me. It was, hello, which is very easy to remember. And I thought to myself, now here is a woman who knows how to greet somebody in a conventional manner. It left a good first impression. And in the following months and years, my esteem for her grew greater and greater. She is caring, fun, patient, which is terribly important for anybody that spends a lot of time with Chris. I've lost my page now. Hardworking, endearingly innocent, and wise beyond her years. More importantly, she laughs almost every time I say something funny. And hand on heart, she's like a sister to me now, she really is. They truly bring out the best in each other, and it warms my heart to see 2 of my favourite people bring each other such happiness. As some of you all know, Chris is a big film buff. And when he was younger, he was a bit of a Star Wars super fan. When I first met him, he had 2 garden sheds full of collectible toys, most of which he kept until concerningly late into our life. I enjoyed the Star Wars movies too, but in a much more normal, socially acceptable way. Chris was frankly obsessed. He remains today every bit as cool and charismatic as you would expect such a person to be. Sadly, he has never been formally diagnosed. We once spent months rewriting the script of The Empire Strikes Back. It was filled with fart jokes and all of the other humour you might expect from 13-year-old boys. We were 23. Sadly, we lost the script some years ago, so I'm unable to provide any examples of our past work. you'll just have to take my word for it that it was, without doubt, the funniest piece of satire ever created. And I'm sure he would agree with me that that was the peak of our creativity, and it's been all downhill ever since. It's customary for me now to provide some advice to the bride and groom, and finding myself somewhat lacking in the wisdom department, and having not yet been married, I took to Google in search of some pertinent words, and stumbled across the following poem by Ogden Nash. It's titled A Word to Husbands, and I'm sure all of the husbands here today will agree with the sentiment. It reads, and I silly printed this across 2 separate pages, so bear with me. To keep your marriage brimming with love in the loving cup, whenever you're wrong, admit it, and whenever you're right, shut up. On a more personal level, guys just keep being excellent to each other, and I know that you'll both spend the rest of your lives laughing away from this. I'm sure you'll all be sad to hear that I only have a few more words to share with you for now, but I will be available for your conversational pleasure for the rest of you. Chris, Joe, thank you both for letting me be a part of this special day. Thanks to everyone here who has had a help with this planning and execution, and thanks especially to Will, Joan, Stuart and Carol for all of your help and support today, and also for raising 2 such wonderful people. Please join me in raising a glass to the happy couple. May your lives be eternally filled with love and joy. To the newly minted Mr. and Mrs. Grace.
Oh, he's back. Now, it wouldn't be a wedding if we don't make some noise. Right, you need to, the desserts are ready. Yeah, go. So, right. Now, not only Joanna, but everybody's going to join in. And she's going to do, remember she's ace drummer. Do you want some sticks? You can, I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you what to do. Now, yeah, she won a lot of cups, so she's going to show off today, I'm hoping, and not show me down. Now, what we're going to do is sing It's a Wedding, and we're going to make some noise to end all the speeches, and not only some noise, we're going to make a whole lot of noise. And what she's going to do is the first 4 bars from We Will Rock You. Do you know that? Da da da, da da da, da da. Hang on. No, whoa. We are going to help her out by using the table and clapping. So, two tables. One, two. Right, there you are. This table has got it. Now let's hear this table. That's it. Come on. Let me hear you. And table number 1. Right. Quickly. That's it. Louder. Come on, Patty. I am doing that. Where's don't forget the clap. Well done. Keep going. Pow. That's it. All about this table. Come on, Laura, I can hear you, and Chris. Right, Joanna, can you start? On the drums. Stand up. Spoil. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. Are you all ready? Oh, no. We'll do that the third time. Are you all ready? Chris and Joanna are going to cut the cake after 10. So are you ready for a countdown? 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
cut the cake! We should have a drum roll there.
You did a great job, haven't you? Solid cutting, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the matter with your head?
coming.